I just want to say this out loud to anybody who views this message. This is a 2017 Dodge Journey, right? Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, right? The whole Stellantis group, whatever. Obviously, they're a big company, and they're going to make these cars as efficiently as possible, but also as cheaply as possible. And that really drives me crazy, because where the most heat is on a vehicle, they decide to use some thermoplastic, and those thermoplastics degrade over time. Like this guy right here, that's a plastic coupler, right? And that's where you fill your radiator coolant when it's cold. Otherwise, you top it off over here in the reservoir. That blew off on my wife, and I had to fix that. You could tell it blew off because in order to fix this junction right here, I had to use a normal clamp instead of clamps that they normally use. The normal clamps that they use look something like that right there. And you could see also there's a new hose. There's a new one up top, old one in the bottom. Why is that? Well, guess what? That plastic T right there decided to blow. The second time leaving my wife stranded, and all that goes to the heater core right inside your dash, loops around into a T. We got a line that goes down to the left and a line that comes over here to the thermostat housing, which is also plastic. You guys got to stop using so much plastic, please. But replace that hose. I am concerned about this secondary hose because there's another T right here that I am now concerned about blowing up. And look, it's right there above the exhaust on this 2.4 liter. So be mindful, Dodge. Stop using so much plastic. I know it saves money. And if you're an owner of a Dodge vehicle, this is what you're going to get. Over time, 100,000 miles, these plastics just fall apart. Look at this. Just crumbles. Just crumbles. So any type of pressure, which is normally found in the coolant or the cooling system of your vehicle, is going to blow these T's off, which is exactly what happened. This side blew off, this side blew off. And unfortunately, you can't just buy this hose and that T separately. You got to buy the whole line going from left, so going down there, to right, going all the way around to the ones that go into thermostat housing and everything. So just a heads up. And obviously these models I think are like 2010 to 2020. I don't know. The 2017 Dodge Journey is in a family where a lot of these cars share the same components, whether it's the 2.4 liter or 3.6, and you're going to bump into these thermoplastics that have a chance of blowing on you after years of use, chemicals, and extraneous heat. So be mindful of that. But got it fixed, got the wife home. Thank goodness. We'll work on replacing that bottom hose as soon as possible.